The episode of Good Morning Britain where Piers Morgan said he did not believe Meghan Markle's claims about her mental health was the most complained about TV show of 2021, Ofcom has revealed. In the ITV broadcast in March, Mr. Morgan said he didn't believe a word of what Meghan told Oprah Winfrey in her and her husband Prince Harry's bombshell interview with the US chat show host. The UK's broadcasting watchdog later called attempts to silence the Mail online columnist a chilling restriction on freedom of expression. The following day, he clashed with weather presenter Alex Beresford and then departed the show for good. The on-air row between Alex Beresford and Piers Morgan on Good Morning Britain was one of the most complained about moments of TV in 2021. The row between the presenters, following the Duchess of Sussex's interview with Oprah Winfrey, prompted more than 3,000 complaints to Ofcom. That was, however, dwarfed by Morgan's comments about Meghan when he said he didn't believe her claims about her mental health, which drew 54,595 complaints. In total, complaints to Ofcom increased by 124% this year, driven in part by Morgan's comments about the Duchess of Sussex on GMB. The broadcast in March was the most complained about TV episode of 2021, prompting 54,595 complaints to the media watchdog. It was a record year for complaints, with more than 150,000 made to Ofcom. The total figure did not include complaints about the BBC, which are handled by the corporation in the first instance. Adam Baxter, Ofcom's Director of Standards and Audience Protection, said, "Interestingly, it's a relatively small number of TV shows driving the lion's share. The top 5 most complained about programs account for 80% of all complaints." Social media, a digital home for modern-day water cooler conversations, also has its influence on complaints figures. But for me, these volumes demonstrate the British public's interest and passion for TV and radio programs, and shows just how important they are to the cultural fabric of our nation. Harry and Meghan's bombshell interview with Winfrey, which broadcast on ITV in March, was the 4th most complained about show of the year, with a total of 6,486 complaints. In that program, the Sussexes first accused the royal family of not supporting them, claimed royal aides declined to help Meghan when she was troubled with suicidal thoughts, and said a relative had made a racist comment about their son's skin color. Mr. Morgan also challenged Meghan's claims of royal racism and suicidal thoughts. He was later cleared by Ofcom of breaching broadcasting rules after the Duchess of Sussex was among a wave of people who complained that his questioning of her claims was harmful and offensive to viewers. He said, "The judgments we make each day are often finely balanced, such as our highest-profile case this year." Piers Morgan's comments on Good Morning Britain in the wake of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's interview with Oprah Winfrey. "But, given the importance of the right to freedom of expression, we only step in or take action against a broadcaster when we consider it necessary." His explosive comments about Meghan Markle divided the nation, led to his departure from Good Morning Britain, and drew 57,793 complaints, the highest ever in Ofcom's 18-year history. But Piers Morgan got the last laugh, after the media regulator rejected all complaints made against him and ITV, saying that restricting the views he voiced back in March, following Meghan and Prince Harry's infamous Oprah interview, would have been an unwarranted and chilling restriction on freedom of expression. Taking to Twitter following the ruling, Piers said he was delighted and described it as a resounding victory for free speech and a resounding defeat for Princess Pinocchio. But while the ex-GMB host celebrated, there was, of course, one person in particular who was positively fuming: Meghan herself. The Duchess of Sussex had been among the almost 58,000 people who lodged complaints against Piers and ITV, after he said live on air that he refused to believe her claims of feeling suicidal while working as a senior royal, and general consensus is that Meghan won't be taking Ofcom's verdict lying down.